For 23 years, he was a proud soldier and officer in the U.S. Army, serving closely with the nation's top brass.
But at the young age of 41, Lieutenant Colonel Mark Weber is now battling stage 4 intestinal cancer. When Mark realized this was one fight he couldn't win, he gathered his energies and he wrote a book to his 3 young boys. It's a fight that put life into sudden and unexpected perspective. Bill Hudson spent some time with Lieutenant Colonel Weber. Boy, this is really touching and emotional. I know it's something that you and he thought all parents should see.
Yeah, he is an incredible man, you guys. Mark Weber, staring down death with rare courage and honesty. But before his body gives out, he's giving back, leaving his 3 sons with insight on what's important in life. But the resulting book, called Tell My Sons, has inspiration for all of us.
So now instead of thinking about grandkids, I was thinking about my own kids. I mean, the irony.
Nothing brings more clarity to life than impending death. At only 41, Lieutenant Colonel Mark Weber will soon leave his wife without a husband and his boys without a dad.
When I cry, I don't think of what's going to happen to me or where I'm going. I think about, how unfair for them.
Cancer has a way of doing that. Yet what it can't steal is Weber's wit and wisdom, his courage and intellect, fatherly stories that he's put onto paper in the face of hardship.
Figuring out the courage and the constant search for wisdom to get through that all, and to get through it all as honestly as you can, that's what I want for my boys.
This career soldier began journaling to his 3 boys before they were even born. His cancer diagnosis became the genesis for the book, Tell My Sons. It's a way to be there for them long after he's gone.
I didn't want them to have the questions that I had as a young kid, where my parents or grandparents were unwilling or unable to provide details.
Weber was on the military's fast track. Joint Chiefs Chairman General Martin Dempsey even attended Weber's recent retirement. But the book isn't out to impress. It's written to inspire.
The stories that I've come across in my life, I'm either the unluckiest person or the luckiest person, and I guess it just depends on your attitude on life. I think I'm the luckiest, even with the cancer.
He's amazing. Mark tells me the publisher set out a timetable of 2 years for him to write the book. However, the cancer obviously put him on a quicker track than that. He wrote it in a matter of 6 weeks.
Wow,
just sat down at the desk and pounded it out.
And what a gift for his kids, too.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Did he have to think about sharing this story, being so public with it?
Yeah, it wasn't an instant thing. He didn't want to do it for everybody. He wanted it to be very intimate and for just his boys and his wife. But a close friend of his, an Army chaplain, convinced him of the value to all parents, especially those who never share such important thoughts and stories with their kids and later learn to regret that. So that's why he did it. It is an extremely powerful book. Should be available first part of December.
Well, thanks for sharing his story.
Yeah, our hearts go out to him and his family for
Absolutely.
sure.
Yes, we're thinking of him.
You can meet Lieutenant Colonel Weber and other authors in person tonight at the Books on Boat Festival. It's on board the Minnesota Centennial Showboat Theater from 6 to 9 tonight. Tickets are $15 at the door. $10 of that money can be used toward the purchase of books. We have more information for you at WCCO.com/links.